Oh boy. Okay, so I want to record a little bit of this before I get too into this. I've already started, but I'm restoring this strange guitar. It doesn't have a name on the headstock, and it is very, very simple. I think it was probably made in the 60s in Japan, probably. And so what I've done already is I've taken off the weird ass bridge. I've taken off this weird ass bridge and I've cleaned that up. And it's got some goodies that attach to it. And then I've taken this, I suppose it's probably a single coil pickup, and I've sanded down these little things on top because they were super rusted. And then this pick guard was in two pieces, and so I glued it back together and then painted it with super black. I don't know how that's going to turn out. It doesn't look good on the camera, but in real life it's pretty black. It looks pretty good, especially even at like a moderate distance. I think that the pick will probably mark this up pretty fast. I'm going to have to paint it again. So I did that. I'm going to obviously wash it because it's fucking filthy. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but especially up here a little ways. No, it doesn't really show up. That actually looks pretty good in the camera, but the neck is gnarly. It's fucking gross. It's like black. I mean, on the camera it's like kind of, it looks fine, but it's not. No. It definitely should be a lighter shade of brown because I can see like gunk, like a fine layer covering the whole thing. I think I'm gonna leave the nut as it is. It looks like it's pretty fucking well glued in there. It's even got paint over the edges of it, so they painted it while the nut was on there. And I think it was probably a Tiesco, whatever those Japanese guitars are, because it's got that, like, they always had their logo like right here, so, and you can see that something was glued there and fell off. Glued, not even nailed. The tuners are really bad, but I don't have any tuners and I'm pretty broke at the moment. So I think I'm going to leave the tuners. I'm going to leave the paint as it is, just clean up the neck. Oh, and I forgot to mention the neck is bowed, like pretty bad. Once again, YouTube quality, and just like, you know, being on a video camera, you can't really see it, but yeah, maybe you can. It's bowed up here at like the 5th fret pretty bad, so I don't know how I'm going to fix that. But at the very least, the action was super high, so I'm going to lower that down, or at least I'm going to put a shim underneath the neck. Because the bridge was about as low as it could go, and the action was still like maybe close to a centimeter above the pick guard at like the 12th fret. It's pretty bad. So, oh, and it's also missing these guys here on both ends. So, and it's also pretty fucking beat up along the edges. But I'm just gonna go with that for now. I'm gonna get it like into working condition. Start with some small improvements, and then if I want to go further, then I'll deal with that. I might paint the body, is what I'm trying to say. I might repaint the body and then, you know, repaint the neck as well, so that we can get these horrible dings out of there. You can tell that the dings were so bad that they like used a red Sharpie or marker or colored pencil, and they like re-redded it. So it's kind of funny. It looks like it just has one coat over the entire thing. Oh, and also I'm thinking, my girlfriend has some neodymium magnets. She's got a whole stack of them. So I'm gonna go underneath this bad boy and see if I can stick neodymium magnets underneath. Underneath this. Give it that super fiery hotness. So I suppose I've already gotten started, but I kind of wanted to document, you know, just how terrible this thing is. In case it turns out pretty good, then I can look back and be like, oh, that's how bad it was. So, bye-bye. Enjoy the face reveal there.